Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles... Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
At the 45-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's able to break to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. Bates' kick is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their young quarterback, the rookie out of Oklahoma.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Panthers at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nash. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Operating from the gun. Nash. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. Throwing to start the drive. Redmond. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Looking to throw. Redmond. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Redmond. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Finding space at the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. They need 2. Here's third down. Operating from the gun. Redmond. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A gain of 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's a second and 8. Off play action. Redmond. His throw incomplete. And a line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Redmond. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
It's fourth down.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second and 9.
Brings up second and
from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Back to throw. Nash. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Operating from the gun. Nash. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
from the gun on third down. Nash. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rhodes. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Operating from the gun. Nash. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Panther.
Hubbard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Nash. And it's caught. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is up and going to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Panthers 7.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season.
Throwing to start the drive. Redmond. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Caught here by Griffin.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Redmond. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
At the 45-yard line.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to move back in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much because you're...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
25-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And that leads to a Philadelphia 1st. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Redmond. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Operating from the gun, Redmond. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw again. Open man is Yoshibas. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Off the play fake. Nash. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Nash. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Nash. This is complete to Hawkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Operating from the gun, Nash. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they...
And he takes it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
Throwing to start the drive. Redmond. This will be caught by Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And this one too low.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's second down.
Back to throw. Redmond. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off play action. Redmond. And that will be incomplete.
Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
Results in a 4th down.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yep.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
3rd down and 13.
Looking to throw. Nash.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break up the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Maybe in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Eagles 21, Panthers 14.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. So the ball on the 30, here's second and 4. Back to throw. Nash. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. And the Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panthers.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Operating from the gun. Nash. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter. In motion right is Brown.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
From the gun on third down, Redmond working the middle of the field and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
23-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
A strong running. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a third down and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Looking to throw. Redmond. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown Brown. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
An extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, first and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Nash. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
From the 38 now, here's a second and 4.
Off the play fake. Nash. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Gregory Rousseau picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
For a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Second and 6. Off-play action. Nash. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. The Panthers on third down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
An 8-yard pickup.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw, but incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Nash. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nash. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So they'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 43-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Redmond. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Operating from the gun. Nash. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 3rd and 9 here.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is called by McMillan. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nash. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Through the middle of the field. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Redmond. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more first down to help salt this one away. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Little. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Philadelphia, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.